1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah. Good evening and welcome to SpeakEasy. Tonight my guests are Donna Plummer, Brian Moan, and John Fine. Three of the greatest musicians I've ever had the pleasure of working with, and I'm so glad y'all could join me this evening. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Donna, let's start with you. You're a local musician playing in the Bay Area here. What's it like for a female flautist?
Well, it's great. I love playing. I love it. I like the fact I'm really honored every time someone will hire me for their event, their function or whatever, and I am truly honored that they would have me come and play for them.
Oh, Donna, whenever you play, you bring such excitement and joy to the occasion. I've noticed that just in the few times I've been able to play with you, and gosh, the whole chemistry of the place changes when you walk in and we're able to feel that, get that pocket, that groove. Yeah. It's so great.
Yeah, I love it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it shows how I feel about music and my playing, you know. But I do want to get better. I'm striving to get better. I'm striving,
I think that's every musician's
goal.
Yeah. And Brian, you're a local musician. We have a young man's viewpoint of a young man musician. So what's it like for you playing in the Bay Area?
Well, for me, I don't have like a huge amount of experience like you guys do, but I play out pretty much wherever, whenever I can with any style. You know, I play jazz here with you guys. I play jazz when I can. I study jazz. I do blues. Rock is obviously my specialty. So I play a lot of rock, and there's, you know, 20,000 rock bands just from Vacaville, so I mean,
you're an amazing shredder. Can you do some stuff for us there?
Yeah. I don't really
First of all, what kind of guitar do you have? That's very interesting with the crosses on it.
Oh yeah, this is the Tony Iommi signature Epiphone. It's just one of my guitars, kind of one of my beaters. I just take this one around. I kind of teach with this one usually, but yeah, shred style licks. I mean, a lot of the common things in shred style guitar would be like speed picking or sweep picking. I mean, those are real common ones. But things like sweep patterns, I guess.
Wow.
Like
I see
that.
smoke coming off that thing when you do that.
Sounds a lot different. I mean, it sounds a lot different with distortion than clean, but pretty much techniques like that, just playing real flat, fast, using a lot of arpeggios.
You're also an accomplished classical guitarist. I've
Yeah,
seen
I
you
play classical guitar.
I've heard you play classical.
Mhm.
And coincidentally, you and Donna are at the same school, is that
Yeah,
correct?
we both go to Solano.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that's where we met.
Yeah, we met there
met
playing
around
in a
there.
jazz ensemble.
Yeah, yeah, and he's not playing in there.
No, I
So-
took it the maximum number of times.
Yeah.
That's great. And John, we know that you're a local musician. We've
That's
had an
right.
interview with you. That's great. I'm glad you could join us this evening.
Well, thank you. Nice to be here.
And Donna, tell us a little bit about like playing in the Bay Area. What venues do you play? Restaurants?
Well, we
and-
play restaurants. We play private parties. We did a couple. They had their 62nd wedding anniversary that
Wow,
we played for
that's
a few
cool.
week ago.
That's
and
great. That's very
we
rare
play-
these days to
yeah.
see, 62 years.
Oh,
married.
yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
wonderful. Wow.
A year is pretty good nowadays. But, and we do birthdays. We do any kind of celebrations. I'm looking for corporates. And I would like to do cruise ships, truth be told.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to get on the cruise ship circuit, yeah. So, we hire out for all occasions. Any occasion we'll play, and it's great. I love it. And as a matter of fact, we've been pretty busy lately. It comes and it goes. You know how it drops off and then it picks up and you're very busy. Like this coming Saturday, which is September 20th, we have 2 gigs that day.
Wow,
One
that's
with the
great.
bigger group that I play with, and then one we're playing at Vacaville Jazz Festival right here in Vacaville.
Wow, that's great.
So that's going to be a really busy day. And we're doing, Thursday, we're doing a grand opening for a wellness and recovery center
Oh,
in
wonderful.
Richmond.
Oh,
And,
that's rewarding.
yeah, so we just play all over. And, my main thing that I play is jazz, and I play popular tunes on the flute. Like I do little Santana,
Oh,
some
yeah.
Sade,
Oh, sure days.
Shaka Khan,
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Stevie Wonder, I've heard
Yeah,
you play
Stevie
some of
Wonder,
his
yeah.
tunes. Girl, don't
Yeah.
hold back.
Okay.
Give us a little sample of that Stevie Wonder tune that,
Which one?
Ribbon in the Sky.
yeah, it was the one, boy, the kids love it when they hear it. in one
I
of our-
wish.
Yes,
I wish.
that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now I don't have my music, so
That's okay.
I
Just
do
a
have to
little
read it
sample of
every
it.
time. And as far as the key, we'd have to
Okay, I'll
talk.
find-
Yeah,
I'll
we'd have
find
to
it.
talk.
That's all right.
So.
Oh yeah, that's the groove. Yeah. Yeah, playing a tune like that, you just got to get up and dance, the groove. I mean, there's no way to sit still in your seat when you hear that pocket. That
E
is
flat,
so.
by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, John. That's great. And Brian, what about you? Like, what's your favorite song to play? What's one of your tunes that you like to?
Well, it's tough to say which tune is my very favorite. I mean, playing any standard blues song because it's easy and fun to solo over. Everyone loves doing those. 12-bar blues, obviously. I mean, I like a lot of my
You
favorite.
want to do
guitarist-
something in a minor key, like C minor? You want to do a little blues in C minor?
Why not?
Okay. John, C minor?
Shuffle or straight or?
I like
How do you
shuffle.
want? Shuffle? Okay. So who are some of your influences that you?
Well, I spent years listening to Hubert Laws. That's big. My big influence is Hubert Laws, and I've listened to Dave Valentine, and I love James Galway, Jean-Pierre and Paul.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's like
gosh.
You know, I bought the book for his Suite for Jazz, Flute, and Piano.
Right.
And I go through that, and I try to get those licks and everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, these were great influences for me.
Brian,
you ever listen to Jim Horn?
No, I haven't heard.
There's an album, I don't know if it's still available, but he did one back in the late 60s, recorded solo flute live inside the Taj Mahal.
Oh, okay.
If you can find it, it's absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
Jim Horn at the Taj Mahal.
Okay, I'm going
Incredible.
I'm going on a Rasputin's hunt for that.
And who are some of your influences there, Brian?
Most of my big influences are the early hard rock guys like the Black Sabbath, or Tony Iommi from Led Zeppelin. Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath.
There you go.
This guy's guitar. Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin.
Oh, Jimmy Page, yeah.
Randy Rhoads, a guitar player from Ozzy Osbourne's solo band, is probably my biggest influence as a guitar player.
Do you know Stairway to Heaven?
Stairway to Heaven, yeah.
You want to do a little bit, just a little sampling of that?
Sure.
Definitive rock tune, gosh. Yeah, some of my influences are like Django Reinhardt. I just love his Tal Farlow, which probably never heard of those guys.
I've heard from you.
Yeah.
I've heard this guy play some stuff that sounds like Django, just hanging around the store.
Exactly.
He'll pick up an acoustic guitar and start playing some stuff that sure sounds like Django.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful guitar stuff. And Django worked with a violin player. His name was Stefan Grappelli. Okay. And I don't know why that made me think of flute, but
I listened to a lot of Jean-Luc Ponty, also in Mahavishnu Orchestra.
Oh yeah,
I
sure.
listened to a lot of John McLaughlin, man.
Oh yeah.
So I listened to that. I want my flute to be able to play guitar licks, believe it or not, you know. And I have this little thing that I hook it up with and work with it, and you know, but it just ain't working for me.
Hey, I've played with you when you've had a different flute. You've had a what other flute do you play? It's
I have an alto.
Big.
Yeah, alto flute.
Tell me a little bit about that alto flute.
It takes a lot more wind. It takes a lot more air than this one does. It's bigger. It sounds richer, and it's a richer sound. It gets the same notes that this gets up to like the 3rd octave.
Wow.
So that it still goes 4 octaves, but it won't do the highest one that this one does. Yeah.
But it has a little more mellower sound.
Yeah.
And like you said, fuller, richer. I love that tone.
Yeah, I have it.
Gosh.
I didn't take it out, but I have it with me.
And it does take a lot of air. Yeah, I've noticed with flute players, like you get a real percussive sound as you blow over the whole of that flute. Is that what you strive for?
Well, I try to do both. I like the smooth sound, and I also like to do the percussive sound, but it's like with the tonguing, which are usually your lips and stuff, you know. But I like to go for the smooth sound also, but it depends on what I'm playing.
Let me hear a little bit of percussive sound so the audience will know what we're talking about. That is so cool. You know, it reminds me a little bit, John, of the percussiveness of a B3 organ. Those B3 players, they had that key that they, you know, and it has that I don't know, something. I try to do it a little bit when we're playing octaves. And you get that little, like the West Montgomery style. Or,
stuff.
So we go for that percussive sound. Yeah, if you can say it. Yeah, percussive sound too.
And you can't leave out Jethro Tull.
No, I was going to say.
In progressive rock, if you haven't listened to the band Jethro Tull, you need to check them out too.
Yeah, I have. I have. Very daunting.
Well, you ever listen to Roland Kirk?
No.
Roland Kirk?
Oh, Roland Kirk.
Jazz guy. Played 3 horns at once.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
He was a great flute player, too.
Sorry. I know who you're talking about.
I guess he couldn't decide which one to play, so he played all 3.
Yeah.
Brian, you're a guitar teacher at Live Music, is that right?
I'm a teacher at Live Music Center.
And what do you find, what are some of the most rewarding experiences you find in teaching kids to play guitar?
Well, a lot of teachers say that they really like sharing their knowledge, but one of the things that I really like sharing with my students is like the inspiration that, I mean, all the songs that I love give me and all the bands give me, they inspire me. I mean, for one, they make me feel real good, you know, I like them, and I could show my students that. A lot of them are young. They never seen that, they never heard that, and I could show them, it's like, hey, this is this thing that I really love, and then a lot of times they love it too, they get real inspired. I play a lot of guitar. I mean, those are obviously my favorite students.
Oh, yeah.
I try to just inspire all of them as much as I can.
You know, some of the things that I've had happen to me, I teach also at Travis Air Force Base, and it's the experience of having one parent in Afghanistan and one parent in Iraq, and teaching that student, you know, and like they might be just staying with their grandmother might be taking care of them, so it takes external family to come in and raise that child. And my hope is just to give them a little something that they're able to share with when their parents come home. If it's just a song, because I know how meaningful songs can be and how touching, especially if it's the parent's favorite one. So I always ask my students, you know, which is your dad's favorite song or your mom's that you could play for them when they come back. I had one student whose father, he wanted to learn classical, and his father, he wanted me to talk to his dad. His dad called me from Afghanistan, and that was something to be talking to a soldier on the front lines, you know. And I just told him how much of a hero I thought he was, and just to thank you for letting me, you know, teach his son. And I didn't know how to teach classical, but what I would show him would be in the classical vein, like the bossa novas and things like that, where you are using your fingers and you're playing some sophisticated changes. And his dad seemed really, really fine with that. And when he came home, he thanked me. His son played some great tunes for him. So those are just some of the enriching, rewarding experiences I've had in teaching, and I find that such a thrill every time. Yeah.
That was a great story. That was a great story.
Well, the students are a lot of fun. I have guitar parties for students. It gives them all an opportunity to get together and play. In fact, we did one here with Channel 27, and I'm really grateful and thankful to those that helped us. So, Brian, what are some of the other things that you teach your students to?
Well, usually I try to go along with, for one, what my student likes and what they want to learn, because that's what's going to inspire them to play a lot, and also a good like theoretical base just to really understand the instrument, because if I just taught them a bunch of songs they wanted to know, they wouldn't really know anything about the instrument. I'd be like, yeah, I just wouldn't know anything about the instrument, and I want them to understand what they're playing. You
know, that's really important too, to give them the interest to keep coming back every week, right? Keep them motivated and stuff. And you're going to find that out because you're going to be a teacher here real soon.
Great.
I know that.
Yeah. I have one student that I see occasionally. He's really, really amazing young man. He's really going to be a great flautist.
Wow.
In only a few more years. You know, he's there. He's there. He reads really well. He plays really well. You know, and I just really enjoy playing with him.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful to be entrusted with that kind of talent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
Yeah.
To mold it, to shape it, and have your little say in that talent. That's a
Because
real.
they're going to take that ball and they're going to run with it.
Exactly.
They're going to do stuff that we never conceived of.
John, you have a student, Sam, who is
Yeah.
he's an amazing,
Young Sam.
for a young little guy to want to play like the Johnny Be
Yeah,
Good.
he's 11, 12 years old, and he's into stuff that came out maybe before his parents were born. He loves a lot of modern rock, but he also loves Chuck Berry and the Beatles and everything. The kid's got big ears.
That is so
And I
cool.
think that's just fantastic.
That is great.
There's no way you can force a student to do that. They either have the kind of mindset where they like everything, or they just have one little narrow thing that they're into, and that's okay too, because hopefully they'll evolve.
Yes, that's right.
Whatever gets you hooked on playing the instrument is cool.
That's great. Well, Donna, I know that you love Carlos Jobim. I love Antonio Carlos Jobim. He's to me, he's one of the most magnificent composers
I agree.
that ever graced the earth.
I agree.
And he has this song called "Look to the Sky."
Yeah.
And I had the privilege of playing that with you several times in Concord and in the Bay Area. I love that area.
You know you taught this song to me. He's being modest. He knows,
I didn't
he knows he
teach
taught
it to
this
you.
song.
I
I've never
just
heard
showed
this
it
song
to you.
before Rick brought this to me. I had never heard this song before.
So let's play this tune. This is just a gorgeous tune. When we play this tune, think about like on a beach and hammocks and sunsets and
in the sky.
yeah,
Looking at the clouds.
definitely.
This nice blue sky, white
Whales,
fluffy
seagulls.
sky.
Yeah,
Oh, and sharks.
yeah, and sharks.
Cows? No.
One, two.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, that's the wrong movie. One, two, 1, 2, 3.
That's beautiful. Look to the sky. Yeah. Donna Plummer. Wow. Thank you, Donna. That was just great. And I know you love Jobim. Are there any other styles of music that you like?
I love Jobim. I love bossa. You know, I like blues.
Oh, blues.
I do. I like the old standards like Misty and, you know, The Nearness of You and, you know, all those old ones, the really old ones, the Gershwin tunes too.
Yeah.
I like, yeah.
Well, we've run out of time, and I just wanted to thank my guests, John, Brian, Donna, for being here tonight. Thank you so much. Let's close it out with this Look to the Sky tune. 1, 2, 3, 4.